That should be fixed. Thank you. Thank you, Nubis, for the heads up. Mm-mm. I was saying the hourly looks trash. I don't really like the hourly. The 4 hour we're doing a C4, a C3, sorry. On the daily chart, we're like just, I don't know, yes, we have SMT, but we were so close of taking previous day high and we didn't take it. 10 minutes. We don't have any fair value gaps. We tap into a bearish fair value gap right here. This one. What else? What else? What else? We bounce at the daily open right here with this push before 3 a.m. Now we seem to be just dying. This lows right here to the previous hourly low. Hmm. Running JJ. Mindful, good morning, brother. For the day, it looks like, I don't know, doesn't look any good so far to take anything. What, Alex? We also have a C2 on the hourly, at the 4 hour. Four. What up, brother? I'm coming to see. What you doing? Thing is, we actually didn't take Asia at low, rather. But morning and morning, for sure they're slow. Yesterday in New York game was messy. I think it was really bad. Morning and Really slow. I don't know why I have a feeling that we're going for this low skier. If like before going for higher. Mhm. Good morning, Nate. Do I still use the fractal model indicator? Not anymore, because I was using it for to visualize the higher time frame candles. Um, is one of the things that I really like is that when you switch between time frame, you can set a pairing, like a mapping for the higher time frame, and it switches automatically. But since I coded my own, I'm not using it anymore because all I was doing with the fractal was like hiding all the information that I didn't want to have, and I actually prefer to see the way that I coded like this. Raymond, good morning. Like the way that I coded this, I don't use it anymore. C3 open. Have a 3 minute. How do you get the multiple? I need to push the update. I don't know how to. I have a bunch of things to fix right now. First of all, I want to fix the settings because these settings are massive. Like I don't know if I'm gonna set a general settings for the high time frame candles because right now I have settings for each one of the three that you can have, and I think it's just way too much. And I need to fix the 50% of the previous candle. I think it is. But I don't know where it is. I think it's this line, but it's not working. I need to fix it. I think I can. If I fix, let me just fix this real quick. Fix the 50% and just revamp a little bit the settings, and I'm gonna push it. Good morning, MVP. You have seen, yes, is in a better spot today so far. Uh, like the thing is on the higher time frame, I don't have like any big draws. Like NQ just stopped moving in this area. I don't have like there's no fair values below. Oh, sorry, that's 7 minutes, 7 hours, 1 hour. Like we don't have anything clear. I don't think I'm gonna do any giveaways. Usually we do the giveaways in New Year session, so you can be safe. Like you can take your time in the barber shop. You need a unicorn indicator so badly. Wow. Yeah. It's a fire. I don't know what to expect from a Q here, to be honest. If I can wait, see if we take this lows and just and then look for longs maybe. Morning, CPD. Good morning. How you doing? The higher time frame? I know for me it works pretty nice. Like you can see the update times. I mean they're pretty equal to what I'm gonna take. I'm gonna pay attention whenever we close and create another higher time frame. But I mean it looks pretty much the same as the. I mean on my at least on my chart. What's the unicorn indicator? I don't know if you're familiar with the unicorn model, like the unicorn pattern. But it's just basically an indicator that helps you identify the unicorns. Like for example, this one, based on a different rule set. The rule set is just basically waiting for. Oh yeah, yeah. So it's just basically a set of rules, like in a pattern that forms after like that you. I want to see that pattern form after certain like liquidity sweeps, whatever, and then it identifies the entry, and I mean the pattern itself, and it just plots it automatically. It's just a tool, a support tool for trading. Yesterday was epic. Account balance plus 500 to minus 700. Day, it plus 500. Oh, yeah. Did you code this by yourself? No. The unicorn, I needed help, so I made it with other people. Uh, the one that you see on the right, the high time flame candles, I did it by myself with AI, of course. But no, the unicorn was a tough one to make, to be honest, because of the logic that it has behind and how to identify these ranges is actually tricky, I would say. And it looks like we're gonna go higher from here. When I'm in QH is swept. Oh yeah, it is. But here it isn't. Right? Like on Q, we have the equal lows. Like I cannot. I don't think I can long this out of here. Because right now we just have, like, for me to long this, we just have 50 minutes to do. Like I would like to see, like, just to consider even going long right now, I would just like to see Asia low, previous hourly low taken, like this two equal lows that we have right here. That's what at least, like, initially I would like to see gone for me to consider longs. Because right now, like, we're just not. Like, I don't see why we would reverse from here. Yeah. MNQ 2K low. I mean, I would have preferred that it was the other way around, that NQ took it and then MNQ didn't. Same as MNQ showing this. What is the difference between NQ and MNQ for bias? Um, it just that sometimes we have discrepancies with the data that we have in each one of the contracts. Um, I just like to chart on NQ and believe what NQ is telling me instead of the other way around, because NQ is the one that has, of course, more volume than MNQ. But sometimes because of like different reasons with the data that these contracts hold, um, sometimes we can have that, I don't know, for volume imbalances or different things. You can see that NQ took a high or low, or like the structure on NQ versus MNQ is a bit different. And I always tend to believe NQ rather than MNQ, to be honest. Because you're gonna see maybe sometimes MNQ has a devil's mark and NQ doesn't, and this type of things, or like now that we have like an SMT with MNQ on the Asia low, where MNQ took it and NQ didn't. That's the thing. Good morning, Josh. That's the thing. Very like sometimes because of the volume differences and stuff, like MNQ has crazy weeks, or yeah, or like you're gonna see that maybe like the distance from NQ and MNQ is like a bit different. Like maybe MNQ is like really close to a high and NQ is just so far. And you're gonna see that maybe on MNQ you have a risk to reward ratio that 1.5, and then NQ has a 2 to R. I don't know. That's why I always use NQ, and whenever I have to take a trade, if I need to adjust the risk, I just go to MNQ and that's it. I don't like how this high time frames are forming, to be honest, because I don't know. 15-minute, we're doing a C3 to the upside. Hourly, we are forming a C2. 4 hour, we swept previous 4 hour low, and we are turning a C2. Like it's just. What happened? Did we have in Asia? Yeah, Asia moved quite a lot. Let's see if we can go for the lows. They're ranging so hard. It's just crazy. Is anyone taking anything here? We're on gold. Yeah, gold was moving nice to the upside. Hourly fair value moving up. Yeah, gold not bad. I mean, Q is just same, Josh. I would like to see the same thing. Right, look at these candles. A lot of people on social media are saying that the current price action is really bad, and that if you can survive this kind of price action, you'll do well, improve. They also think the coming months will have much near price action because the market is so choppy right now. What's your opinion on that? On the first part of it, I think it's completely true. Like everything come and goes here, like in trading. Like you're gonna have months where it's worse. Like I've gone through dry moments where the market price action has been bad. I think this one is specifically like way worse. Good morning, Lucas. Is way worse because I don't know. I remember 20. What was it? Was it last year or 2024? We had a few like um seasons where we had a lot of seek and destroy where we didn't have any direction, but you could anticipate the seek and destroy and still trade within that seek and destroy. What we have right now is just like weird, like way weird. And I'm not being able to adapt my trading because every day we do a different thing. Like it's not that we are repeating the same pattern. Like some days we have good price action, seek and destroy is just the broadening formation, like this. Like, you know, when we have the chart, like we had a few, like I think we have one, basically what New Year does, but right now it's just like this, and price is just going from extreme to extreme, like taking highs and lows constantly, and not committing to any direction. Yeah. So when you can anticipate this, you can still take trades on the extremes. Like you could look for shorts here and longs here. This is not good price action because we don't have any specific direction that the market is following, but you can still anticipate this type of trading, this type of movements, and still trade it. But right now, I don't feel we are even having this. Exactly. And like, I don't think we are even following anything close to it. W4, you can check everything from the indicator in the unicornmodel.com. Let me just the unicornmodel.com. Just post the page here. Just if you want to check it out. All the information regarding the indicator is found there. So yeah, as I was saying, we don't have like this type of transaction. Like it's just way weird. So I think, of course, better price action is gonna come. When, I don't know. Like I hope it is last quarter of this year. So maybe in the coming months we can have better price action. But yeah, like for me, this year has been the worst year since I've been trading, and it hasn't been that bad. I'm just trying to survive as everyone here, and also staying transparent. Like I could say, I'm making a ton of money, and I'm not. Like I'm just a little bit above in the profit, like above break even. Slightly in the profit. But I said it also many times. My best trading comes from the last part of the year, like usually September, October, November these are my best months. But maybe this year is just different, and I just have an ass year. MNQ took Asia, but I still think it needs to take 7 p.m. low. Good morning, Sofso, by the way. Good morning, Tom. Bro, I could speak. I know about some of these guys, and bro, like no one is being transparent on how much money they're spending in evaluations. It's just insane. But everyone like is free to do anything. Let me take the low. Yes. How do you think AI is impacting current price action? Do you feel like it's changing the way the market moves? If it is changing, I don't know how. Like I cannot comprehend how it is doing it. I mean, I don't think in which way. Like I don't know what are your thoughts, Tom? Like, do you think AI is just, I don't know, making the market move different because of what, like AI being the ones trading, or because some of the highest, like the biggest companies are doing stuff for AI, like Nvidia and such. By the way, we took H low on NQ now. Good reaction. If we moved higher, I would attempt long myself. Just we didn't take them all this lows here. No, Alvin, no. To be honest, like if you want to see what we did this morning, I don't know if you're checking the chart, but since I went in the stream, all we did was this bunch of price action. Like I cannot take a trade in this. Starting to look like a short. I mean, if we can. I mean, the only time frame that I really look like for me like a short would be 4 hour. Maybe the team is ugly as fuck in the hourly too. As AI, I'm mostly every star and counter trading milliseconds. First notice, like I don't know. I'm not I guess I'm not that into I'm not that into AI into trading. Like I'm completely clueless. Oh yeah, if it break down, like if we get out a few closures, like maybe on the 5-15 minute below these lows, I do think we go lower too. But it's just that I can completely expect a reaction out of Asia low here. And just that goes along with the ranging price action that we have here. Of course, like I think we are all waiting on the good price action that has to come later this year, and I hope it just comes. Like I hope it's real, because so far the whole year has been quite bad. Yeah, we have had this. All year long. It is true that I didn't trade London session as much as this year. The couple last years, because I don't know. I didn't trade London session at all the last years. And this year, of course, because of the streams, has been like where way more like, just check this. Just thank you. This thing. Not gonna get an entry here, I can tell. But yeah, this year compared to others, I think Asia has been a really good alternative for London session. Maybe you want to trade something outside of New York. Well, whatever. See, this is what I'm saying about the price action. Like it's just weird. We've been grinding for 40 minutes and waiting for something to happen, and like in just 2 minutes it just plays out. It's so bad. The unicorn already played out to 2R pretty much. I tried to enter at the 1 minute IVG and I missed my entry by a tick. Yeah, like this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna attempt here. Another close here and look for 1.5R from this maybe. If I can get an entry. 5, 8. I don't know, attempting with light risk, like low risk here. Okay, I mean this. Let's see if we can get a bounce and close in the coming 9 minutes. The 15-minute candle above the previous 15-minute, and see if we can have a higher retracement. Yes. Going against the 1 hour here, just going along with the 4 hour. How minutes for 4 a.m.? Let's see what 4 a.m. gives me, because I'm gonna be stuck in this trade at 4 a.m. most likely. Good morning, Haroon. Hey, no, looking good. Gonna be a stop out. There we go. I hate NQ. Doing London session is just way fucking unpredictable. It went down to the first unicorn again. What the fuck is that? This is crazy. Just fucking insane. You have to fucking buy at the extreme. Like whenever we take the fucking low, you just set the limit over there and just see if it just moves from there, because no break of structure here is just following through. It's just insane. No, I rarely execute market. No, I prefer to wait for a limit and just get the entry that I want to get. I want to have like right at the unicorn now. I mean, there's people that wait maybe for the fair value gap inside the unicorn, stuff like this, you know. I just usually don't do it. Riding back home, drive safe, MVP. Yeah, I just tried this long because I thought it could be a good one, but it just like look at this. This is like I don't think any other session has this fucking bad price action. I don't know, give me bad price action, but at least move more than 30 points, you know? I like your voice, but I prefer to get back to bed. It's already late for you to go back to bed. But yeah, I guess you can do it. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that's true, JJ. And I think this is the only trade that I've taken during London session this week. Probably this has been the worst London session of the entire week. Let's see, we have a few seconds before 4 a.m. Let's see what 4 a.m. can do. I think 4 a.m. is gonna be funny. I think it's gonna move. Okay, that's like a little. What the hell are those moves? Yeah, welcome to London. Um, like this is kind of seek and destroy that we mentioned before, but on a way smaller scale, where we just go for previous highs and lows and we just don't move. We consolidate, but we attack extremes and making and broadening more and more. That's a seek and destroy in inside the London session. Nah, this is just fucking bullshit. Full force. Damn, that's crazy. That's insane. I think we're gonna end the stream way earlier today because I don't want to. I don't want to go through these anymore. See, like we took the previous low and then we're gonna move. It's just I don't know. Okay, or is anyone has any question? Anyone wants to talk about something before we end the stream? Because I don't think anyone wants to go through this. Yeah, and realistically speaking, this is just fucking really bad price action. See, we keep broadening here. We took the low and then we go higher. Just keep doing the same thing. Can I just ask how it is? You use Fibonacci and from which time frames to trade the unicorn? Sometimes you say like you trade away and to an. Oh yeah, I don't like to use fair value gaps as my draw liquidity because that's a little bit like it's not something that we tend to respect that much. You can use the fair value gap like if you're trading into a short and you have a bullish fair value gap below, you can try and fit that short between the entry and the fair value gaps because you can expect a reaction from the fair value gap. Instead, I use fair value gaps to start looking for trades. The time frames that I use is 15-minute, 15-minute fair value gaps to take 1-minute entries, 1 hour fair value gaps to take 5-minute entries, 4-hour fair value gaps to take 15-minute entries. Even though I don't trade the 15-minute often now. Then there's other time frames, like for example, you can use a 5-minute fair value gap for a 30-second entry or a 30-minute fair value gap for a 3-minute entry, but you have the time frame mapping. So that's what I do. What is this price action? I'm logging out until New York. Sloan, you're doing good because look at this. You trade New York today? I don't know if I have time and I can check it out. Like maybe I'm gonna work on something and I have the chart on the side because being true, like New York is not offering me much anyway. You know, like yesterday was really bad. So it's not like that it's also Friday. Like I prefer to just end the day on the red with this trade that I took and lost 200, than try forcing anything up and ending way into the red, you know. But yeah, um, yeah. Let's check who's streaming for the rest of the day. We can pop up the the lineup image. Just to end the week and see. The boy is exactly Jack. Questions: when do you need so I don't miss it? Flying to Egypt today for 2 weeks. So I think I'm gonna do it on X. Do you follow me on Twitter, MVP? So we can run it on X, so that way you don't have to pay attention to the streams and enjoy the vacations, like the trip to Egypt. Jack here micromanaging the production team. Okay, there we go. We don't have PM stream today, so to end the week, you guys are gonna enjoy a stream with Alex and Leo for New York. These guys are funny. They're in New York. so yeah, make sure to tune in for New York. What's the indicator card with the multiple high time frame candles? It is called OXXC. It's one that I made myself. If you send me your trading view username, I can add you. Before we go, before I end the stream. That's what I do that. Okay, there you go. The script, manage access, boom, boom, boom. Apply, there you go. You have to look for Juno's constitute on your search bar. All right, boys. Time to end the stream. Thank you so much for another week. Even though these London sessions are really bad, we're here with each other, chatting for a bit. Hell yeah, Jack. Have a good one, brother. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe during New Year's session and enjoy your weekend. Make sure to disconnect from trading for a bit and enjoy the weekend. We're gonna see each other next week. I don't know if Monday or Tuesday. We have to see, because I think Monday is bank holiday on like in the UK. So yeah. So yeah, thank you so much. Stay safe. See you next week. Bye, guys.